Lightworker. A lightworker is a certain breed of soul. These are beings who have, throughout history, come to Earth incarnated as humans to enlighten, guide, and teach when needed. At the present time, a literal army of lightworkers is arriving on the planet due to global issues that are rapidly spinning out of control and becoming a serious threat to humanity. But this is no ordinary army. Lightworkers aren't all great spiritual gurus or even political leaders. They may be musicians or artists, shopkeepers or accountants, stay-at-home moms, or homeless folks. Many forget their divine purpose once they get here, living amongst unaware of who they really are or why they have come. Although it's not always obvious who these lightworkers are or easy to understand the qualities that make them different, one thing is certain. The earth is more in need of these lightworkers at this point in time than ever before. Why now? The population of Earth steadily increasing since the 1400s has now reached more than 6 billion people. By 2040, experts say that number will reach 9 billion. As the Earth's population continues to increase, violence and crime have increased along with it. Darkness is beginning to overtake the earth, annihilating its beauty. Humanity has become materialistic, power-hungry, and so filled with greed that left to its own vices, mankind may ultimately destroy itself, and the earth along with it. Yet, there's reason for hope. Darkness fears one thing: light, because it simply cannot survive in light. So the only way to cast out these dark forces that threaten to take over our planet is to light up the earth with an army of torchbearers. These beings, the lightworkers, are here to neutralize this darkness. Are you a lightworker? If this information seems vaguely familiar, it may be because you are a lightworker. If so, you will recognize this truth on a soul level. That's the reason I wrote this book, to share my own experiences as a lightworker and to reach out and offer support to other lightworkers in hopes that they will recognize who they are and no longer feel alone, lost, and misplaced. Many lightworkers struggle greatly in their lifetimes. In order to fully understand life, in order to fully understand life on this earth so they can serve humanity, lightworkers must undergo life experiences that will give them an empathetic understanding of others. Lightworkers are tempted, tested, and pushed into the dark. Many have had traumatic or unhappy lives. If you are a lightworker, at times you may feel overwhelmed from casting light in a world that is cloaked in darkness and polluted with negativity. You may feel as though you are taking on the weight of humanity and can feel the pain of everyone on the planet at once. You may have prophetic dreams or even premonitions of worldwide disasters. You may even have had a near-death or out-of-body experience. It is not uncommon for people who are not yet aware that they are lightworkers to feel lost and very alone. These unaware lightworkers may fall into a deep state of sadness because they are not yet fulfilling their divine purpose. Some suffer depression, anxiety, or feelings of worthlessness. Some experience mood swings and even psychosomatic illness and antisocial behavior. In extreme cases, They have impulses to commit deliberate self-harm, such as cutting themselves or pulling out their hair. Many may try to medicate themselves and in the process become addicted to various substances. Their ego may at times urge them to abandon their duties, but those who have been given divine gifts have an obligation to use them to enhance the greater good of mankind. An awesome responsibility. My own dark period lasted almost 10 years. After my father died, my faith was greatly tested, and I became unsure of my purpose. The road back to the light was long and painful, but this dark period gave me the time and space I needed to learn what I had to know so that I could continue my work here on earth. Most light workers eventually rise above darkness, growing spiritually in the process, but some will remain lost here on earth without the vital knowledge of who they really are. If they can identify their divine purpose and begin the work they came here to do, much of their unhappiness and unpleasant feelings may dissipate, and they will find focus in their lives. Eventually, they will come to understand that they are not meant to be damaged or tragic figures, but instead beacons of light for all mankind. Just one light worker can directly or indirectly enlighten thousands of people. Often, light workers' special gifts are labeled as psychic powers. And as you will read later in this book, light workers do indeed have various extrasensory perceptions, including, in my case, seeing and communicating with the deceased. But it's vital to understand that though being a light worker does include using such psychic abilities, just being psychic is not enough. Light workers are put here to enlighten others in their spiritual paths, not just tell the future. Being a light worker is a calling, not a sideshow. The major difference between a psychic and a light worker is that a psychic may tell you your future, while a light worker will guide you into the future. If you are feeling lost, but know deep inside you are here for a reason, you are experiencing an awakening of your dormant light worker soul. Now is the time to begin the journey of your life's work. As you do, you will find that you are not alone on your path. The information and experiences you will read here are from my higher teachers and my channeled information. This is not the ultimate truth, nor is it the only way to experience the spirit world. Everyone experiences in its different ways, and these are the things I was shown. It is my intention that to help others, you will become more aware of the divine love that constantly surrounds you, supporting and guiding you every step of the way.